おや、気づきましたか。陸殿も好き者にござるな。
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about some care package changes, what's going out and what's going in, along with other attachments that are going to be new for Season 14 and what to expect with the meta shift. We're also going to give out $35 today. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about the new meta. So let's go ahead and actually start talking about some of the stuff going on with the care package. And some of you might have seen this in the Datamine files, but there was a slight buff to the hop-up known as the double tap. And it was primarily for the EVA 8, and everyone was like, oh cool, the EVA 8 is getting a double tap buff. It had some minor adjustments in there, but what people didn't seem to realize, or at least not everyone did, is that the double tap isn't actually on the floor loot, meaning that the double tap will be coming back for Season 14. There's only one other item that actually uses the double tap other than the EVA, and that is the G7 Scout, which coincidentally, because it is a care package item, has the double tap permanently attached to it. So this pretty clearly indicates that when Season 14 starts on August 9th, that the G7 will be coming back onto the ground floor, which also lines up with the fact it's been in the care package for 3 seasons, and that has been pretty much when they rotate things out. And then the double tap will be put back on the ground floor with its buff available to both the EVA 8 and the G7. Sorry to everyone who was hoping that the Volt would come back onto the ground floor. That doesn't seem very likely, although for Season 15 with the new moon map coming in, that seems like the perfect time to bring it back, as that will have been 3 seasons the Volt has been in the care package. But now let's talk about what is most likely going to take its place. Now there's been a lot of talk about the R301 or the Flatline possibly going in. I don't think this is very likely, as never in the entire history of Apex Legends has an AR been in the care package. You can look it up, it's online. I did fact check that just to be sure. And they do have a tendency to rotate actually the current item that's already in the care package. So that gives us a list of marksman types. Now it's always possible we do see the triple take go in. It is pretty OP in certain situations. However, it was just recently in there, and the only other item we've ever seen that happen to is the Mastiff, which was originally a care package item when the game released. What makes the most sense in my opinion would be the Boeck Bow for a number of reasons. One of the facts is that John Larson of Balance Designers did say that he did have some plans with the team in terms of the Boeck Bow in the near future back in Season 11, but it would be in the future, which is, you know, now. But in that same statement, he also said that they're going to be very careful with the way that the loot pool is managed, and this also makes sense with the Boeck Bow, as it is the only item in the game that uses arrows. Therefore, a lot of the loot pool for other ammo types gets diluted by having this on the ground floor. And when it was originally released, it was actually insanely powerful. It had to receive a pretty strong nerf to make it balanced to fit into the main game for most players, which kind of lends itself perfectly to a care package item, because if you were to bump its stats back up to where it was, it fits very well in there. You're also going to want a lot more ammo for other items, because we know of the Nemesis and the Maelstrom, which both look pretty near to release. I think the Nemesis will come first, but the Maelstrom could always be a surprise contender. And so you're going to need more energy ammo or more light ammo on the floor loot, and you're going to need to pull back on more of the arrows. There is actually some gameplay leaks of the Scorpion, which is a crossbow that can go full auto, and it will also use arrows obviously, but because this is much further out and doesn't have its own model yet, it makes sense that they would put the Boeck once again in the care package, and when it's ready to come back to the floor, that's when we'll probably get the Scorpion, as now there will be a reason to have more arrows available. Of course, with Season 14 we do have some other pretty big game changes. We do know from leaked footage back in Season 12 that the laser sight is in fact coming very soon. It's pretty much completely done. In fact, it has files in the game for how it will work, and it will help with small, moderate, large hipfire spread reduction, but the laser is only visible to allies, and it comes in rarities such as common, rare, and epic, and it's compatible with all pistols except the Mozam and all SMGs. We also have a banner frame set for Season 14's Battle Pass, which actually shows the laser sight in it, which pretty much lets us know that this is going to be the hop-up that we see come into the game to change it up a bit. You'll still be able to use barrel stabilizers. This is a hop-up that will switch in between depending on how you like to customize your loadout. There is one other new item that I do think we will be getting in Season 14, the medium shield capacitor, which we've seen forever, which heals a medium amount of shields. This also comes in small, medium, and large, and it will actually be taking up a separate survival item slot. It won't be the same as heat shields and respawn beacons. Let me know down below, guys, what do you think about the meta of Apex Legends going forward with some of these changes, and what would you personally like to see going forward? Also, an awesome friend of mine over at TSM Ice Cream put together a pretty funny video on some lore in Apex Legends right here, and I would highly recommend taking a look at it. If you do check it out, say, hey, Thordan Smash sent me, so I know that you're over there. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.